Hello great minds, and welcome to Reader Hat tutorial once again. In today's video, we're going to be creating 3D video animation. So the app we're going to be using for this class is called Plotagon. The first thing you're going to do is to download Plotagon from Google Play Store. Just click on Google Play Store, then you type in Plotagon. So this is the interface you're going to see. Then after you have downloaded it, you're going to click on the icon. This is the icon right here. So once you click on the icon, this is going to bring you to this interface. It belongs since I've downloaded it, so I can't really remember the first interface we are going to see as a newcomer. So once you see this interface there, we are good to go. Unfortunately, for some people, they are unable to download this Plotagon. It depends on the phone size. So for those that their phone can easily download this, I congratulate you. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to explain give you a tour about how Plotagon works, so that when you familiarize with it, you'll be able to create amazing stuff with it. So Plotagon is an app that you can use to create a story. You can use it to advertise. You can use it to do almost everything. But unfortunately, with Plotagon, you can only act with 2 actors. So now let's get started. The first thing you are going to do is you are going to create new videos. Sorry about this. I mistakenly pressed the one that I've already write before. So I'm just going to go back. If you want to go back, so there is an icon right here around this up. That is where you are going to click to go back. So they're going to bring you any ad. So wait till the ad loads completely. Then you're going to click here. No matter what you want to do, learning about. So now we're back to the start. Oh, sorry about that. Let me move this right here so that the mistake will stop. So I want to use this pencil. You are going to click on create video. So once you click on create video, this is the first interface we are going to see. It is going to bring you any random scene. So let me introduce you to each and every of the icons. So this icon right here is the play icon. So once you have started writing, that is the play icon that you're going to click to preview your work. So the next one right here is the scene. So for now, we are in the street corner. So you can choose any scene of your choice. Just click on the street corner. Then it is going to take you to other scenes that are there. So you need to take note. All the scene that not has this basket is free. Any scene that has the basket is not free. You need to pay for the service to be able to access it. So now we're going to go and choose one that is free. So let me choose a restaurant. Now, one thing about this Plotagon is you can only use 2 actors for in Plotagon. You can only use 2 actors. So if you want to act with more than 2 actors, you want more than 2 actors in your movie, I'm going to teach you how to do that in the next video. So for now, we are only doing the introduction. So the next one here is if you want to add extras. For it, and I told you that you can only add 2 actors, but if you still want another extras in the background, just click on this. So you can either add extras or no extras. So let's click on with extras. So you can see that there are some people there. Don't worry, it will show properly. So now we're going to move on to the next one, which is this one at the right, no actors. So now we need to select your actors. At least you can use 2. So now let's click on it. So right now, these are my actors. I'm the one that created these characters. These are my own. So now the next thing I'm going to show you here is how you can create a character on your phone. You can also pick any characters here that does not have the basket. So the one that has the basket is not for free users. You need to subscribe to the product to be able to use it. So now let's click on create characters. You need to create your own characters. So this is the create characters right here. Once you click on it, it is going to bring you here. So if you want a male, just click on male. Then if you want a female, click on the female. If you want a male, click on male. Now let's work with a male icon. So the next one right here is if you want to choose the face, how the face is going to look like. So once you click on it, it is going to bring you this different type of face. So you can choose the face that you feel you like, or the face that is going to go well with your script. Next, I want to choose this face. So now if you look down here, there are some color palettes there. That is the color. Maybe you want to choose I want to change the skin color. So you can change the skin color to any skin color of your choice. Now we move on to the next one, which is the hair. So you can choose any hair. Let me choose this. Now if you look down here again, you see the texture. So you can change the texture of the hair color. So let's say I want to go with this, or let me go with this gold. Let me go with this gold. So once you're satisfied, we are going to move on to the next one, which is the mustache. So in case you need a mustache, just click on it. So you can choose beard, any type of beard that you want. Then you can also change the texture when you look down. So for me, I don't want any beard for you. So I'm just going to click on those times. So the next one there is the high. We can change the high color. So let me say I want to choose blue. Then you can choose the high lens, the type of high lens that you want. Then you can change the lips. You can see the lips color is changing. Since it is not it is a male character, I will just go with a normal lip color. So now the next one there is the glass. Sorry, the glass. So you can choose any glass that you want. So if you want it to add glass, you can choose any glass that you want. Just make sure you're not choosing the one that has the cat on it. So now let's move on to the clothes. You can choose any clothes that you want. Make sure you don't choose the one that has the cat on it. So because of time, I'm just going to choose one. So you can change the color. Let's say I want to change the color. This is where I'm changing the color. So you can choose the color to any color of your choice. Now let's move on to the next. So we have the trouser. So you can choose any trouser that you want. Sorry, it's still loading. So you can choose any trouser that you want, and you can also change the texture down here. Now let's move on to the shoe. You can choose any shoe that you want. Now let's move on to the next one, which is right here. This is the voice, how you want your character to sound. So when you look here, this that is here, that is the sound is going to be different somehow. So what I used to do is I would just crow, then I will go to this English. So this English will sound more English like. So just click on this N. Then since it is a male, search for a male voice. Let's check Martin.
How do I sound?
So you check the voice that suits you properly.
How do I sound?
So I think this voice is okay. So I'm going to go to this A. Then you are going to name it. Let's say I want to name it Ray. Then you click on done. So that is how to create your own characters. You can create as many characters as you want. You can create a male, you can create a female, adult, or even an adolescent guy. So let's click on those. So when you check on this one that is right in the front of this no actors is for you to add another actor to it. Let me go and pick a female actress, sorry. So when you check the front right here, this is for you to change and to choose the location you want your actors to be. So when I click on the first one, which is Ray, let's say I want Ray to sit there. So you click there. Let's say I want Ray to sit at the table. So it's right at the left. Now let me go to Ife. I want her to sit right in front of him. So you can see this is basically it. So the next one here is the camera. This is how you want the camera to be. You can move the camera the way you want. So here, let's say I want the camera to move right. Note that this camera does not work for some scenes. For some scenes, the camera will not be there. The camera icon will not be there. So let's say I want it to move forward. Is it from the establishing spot, or did I want it to move from the right table to the left table? Let's move it. So now the camera is going to move. You can see the camera is moving. Let's say I want to change where it is going to move to. Now that is it about that part. Now we move on to this icon that is here. This is for you to add another scene. Maybe you want to add another scene. Apart from the restaurant, you want to add another scene. Let's click on it. So as you can see, it will take you to where to add another scene. Let's say after the restaurant, I want them to be in a room. Okay. Let's choose this bedroom as our next scene. You can see that the scene is there. Now we are going to go to the up. The first one, just click on those restaurants. It is going to take you there. Now let's move on to the next one, which is this. This is for you to write what your actors is going to act in. So now let's click on it. Then once you click on it, it will ask you to select actor. Where it's writing actor, click on it. Then which actor do you want to speak? Let's say Ray. So in the front here, this is how your actor or actress is going to behave. When you click on those neutral, let's say you want your actor to, let's say, coughing. Now let's play. You can see that it's coughing. That is the emotion you want your actor or actress to do. So now let me click on it. Let me just write happy. Then you write what you want your actor to say. So right here, in case you don't want to write what your actor is going to say, if you click here, you can use your voice to record. So once I click here, then you are going to click on the middle. You are going to click on the middle right here. So now I'm clicking on it. How are you, my love? So now let's
How are
play.
you, love?
Let me clean it so that you see the difference. Now you are going to click on this. How are you, my love? Oh, I think it's not working because I'm using recording. That is why it's not working. So once you are done, you're just going to click on mark. Know that I'm already recording with my phone. I think that is why it's not working. So, how are you, my love? So now that is it. Now we are going to move on to the next one right here. Oh, sorry. So this button that looks like lighting, if you want one actors to act against another actor, for instance, you want the guy to kiss the lady, so that is when you are going to click on it. Note that it will not work if they are very far, if they are at a far distance to each other. So let's say I want Ray, then you're going to click on this act on. Let's say kiss. So as you can see, that is the basics of that one. So now the camera too is there. How do you want the camera to move? Do you want it to just stay there or you want it to move? So now let me click on it. Let me make it move backward from establishing spot. Well, let me choose move forward. Now let's play. You can see that the camera is moving. Now let's move on to the next one. So here we have this one is for sound. Maybe you want to add sounds to it. Let's click on it. You can see these are some sounds that you can use. Now let's play. So the sound is not that the sound is not that very active. So that is when if you want to add sound. So now if you click on those three dots right here at the end of the scene, it is for you to either delete the scene. See, so once you now click on those times icon, it is going to delete it. But when you click on this down, it is going to move it down. Or when you click on this up, it is going to move it up before the previous script. So now I'm going to click on this times to delete it. So now the next one here is whether you want to write text. So now if you want to write text, the text is going to be there, but the text is going to be blank. The image is not going to be there. So now let me give you an example. Now let me play. You can see. So you can choose where you want the text to be. You can choose who you want to talk. Let's say I want Fata to talk.
Hi.
So you can choose the center. You can choose where the text is going to be. Whether the text is going to be in the center or the middle. So let's choose left. You can see that the text is now on the left, so I don't need it, so I'm going to delete it. Now let's move on. The next one there is this music part, whether you want a happy or a sad music. So once I click on it, I can choose happy, so the music is going to be playing at the background. So now if you want to start play from the beginning, just click on this restaurant, then you are going to click on play.
How are you, my love?
You can see that gradually we have started creating a film. So now the next, now click on where we stopped. So this is where we stop, right here. So I'm going to click on it. So once you click on it, you're going to see the buttons again. So now say I want to add a script, just click on this, the one like a message, then click on which actor do you want. Let effect talk now. So how do you want effect to act? This is it right here. You are going to change how we want that to act. Is it sad or angry? So click on it. Let's click on surprise. So once you are clicking on it, make sure that your emotions, the emotions of your actor is kind of similar to your script. So your actor can be sad and your script is going to portray that your actor is happy. So you need to make sure that it is very similar to it. So now super happy. Now let's write what we want us to say. So now let's play.
I'm so happy to be here with you.
As you can see, that is basically about it. So now if you want to move on to the next script, just click on the script that we have chosen. So click on the actors you want to be there. You can choose another actors, or you can choose maybe the actors that you are using before. Let's say I want to use Ray, and I want to use another one. Let me use Ife. So now you can just repeat it. Maybe you want to change where they are. Let's say the bed. So I want to change where Ife is at the window. So if you notice here that this is not active because they are not very close to each other, assuming they are close to each other, then they can act on each other, they can slap each other, they can kiss or do other stuff. But if they are far apart, they won't be able to act on each other, but you can still use the other script. So now if you are in a bedroom, the bedroom camera is not going to move. That is what you should notice. It's not all the scene that the camera used to move for. So now if you want to add them, make them to talk, just click on this. Then click on the no actor and choose the actor that you want. Choose the this thing that you want. Is it happy or sad? So now click on the next one. Who do you want to talk? Is it Ray? So now if you want it to play, just click on the screen, then click on the play.
Am home. I had a stressness day.
So that is what you're going to do. You just keep adding scene by scene, then make sure that your emotions, your actor's emotion is the same with what you're writing. For instance, now one of your actors slapped the second one, and instead of for the second emotion to be sad or to be crying, you put an happy emotions to it. So you need to make sure that what you're writing and the emotion of your actors pertains to each other. So now we're going to start from the start.
How are you, my love? I'm so happy to be here with you. My love, you are back. I missed you so much. Am home. I had a stressness day.
So you can see that this is how it works. So for the music, if the music is still playing and you want the music to stop, just click on here, then click on the music, then click on the music again. Do you want the music to stop? This is the icon right here, sorry. If you want the music to stop, just click here. So the music is going to stop. So now let's play from the beginning.
How are you, my love? I'm so happy to be here with you. My love, you are back. I missed you so much. Am home. I had a stressness day.
So you can see this is how to create a lot of amazing videos with plotagon. I hope with this explanation of mine, you'll be able to understand how plotagon works. So once you are done, just click on this box with this arrow up there. So once you click on it, it is going to ask you to render the video. Then you're going to click on render video. So once you click on render video, you can either choose export with subtitles. So once you export with subtitles, it will be writing an English subtitles below. But if you export without subtitles, there will be no subtitles there. So let's say I want to export with subtitles. Make sure your data is on. Plotagon uses data to operate. So now it is going to bring you here. You can either send it to WhatsApp or InShot. So the best place to send it to is InShot. So this is basically it. It is going to automatically help you to send it to InShot. So what you need to notice here is that Plotagon used to add their own trademark at the beginning and at the end of the video. So you can see here. So what you're going to do is you're going to adjust it so that it is not going to show.
I had a stress. How are you, my love? I'm so happy to be here with you. My love, you are back. I missed you so much. Am home. I had a stressness day. Stressness day.
So make sure that the script is not cut when you are cutting when you are trimming the plotagon out of it. So now for the plotagon interface that is here, so for the plotagon interface that is here, if you want to create a professional video, you need to remove it there. Remove it from there. So you can either use a sticker to cover it up, or you can use this mosaic, or you can use mosaic to cover it up. So let's go to sticker. Let's use this mosaic. So we're just going to blur it so that it will not be visible. You can see that it's no longer visible. So we're going to extend it to the end of the screen, to the end of the clip. So click on mark. Now let's play.
How
It's
are
a
you,
little
my?
bit still showing the P. So we're going to just go to the mosaic. You can add another one, or let's delete this. Let's click on this. Sorry, delete. Let's click on this. Sorry about that. Let's click it. I don't want it to be too big. So now let's play.
How are you, my love?
You can also choose to cover it up with sticker or text or anything that you want. So I'm just going to
I'm so happy to be here with you. My love, you are back. I missed you so much. Am home. I had a stressness day.
So once you are done editing, you are going to click on save. Then you are going to choose the resolution that is best for you. Then you're going to save it to your gallery. So that is how to work with plotagon. So it is best to use InShot for the last rendering. So I'm going to see you in the next video where we're going to be creating a short video with plotagon. See you next class.